Look, up on the internet. It's a lotion. It's a cream. Wait, it's Slow Your Roll, the latest product you didn't know you needed. Here at Rebel Massage, we know you have been looking for a kind, simple product that isn't diluted with junk or bogged down with preservatives. We also know that you love the ability to harness your product in a tube for easy, squeezable access. Well, here it is. Slow Your Roll. It's like a lotion, but it's not a lotion because there's no water in it. Slow Your Roll is a labor of love that we created to support you and the incredible work that you do. In true Rebel Massage fashion, it offers a little grip, a little glide, and best of all, a brand name that you can trust. Head over to rebelmassage.com today and get ready to fall in love. What you use matters. Trusting what you use matters more. At Heights Retreats, massage therapists build stable and meaningful careers rooted in wellness and care. A place where therapists are dedicated to delivering exceptional care to the guests, not to filling their schedule. Heights Retreats care deeply about their therapists, our profession, and wellness itself. Grow with Heights as they evolve into a wellness-driven future. Visit heightswellnessretreat.com for more information.
The pendulum is swinging, my friends. It's always swinging, to be clear, this pendulum of life with its periodic, gigantic swings back and forth, offering up a subtle whiplash as we go. But currently, it's swinging in our direction. And we, with our incredible hands and excellent body mechanics, are in the perfect position to catch it and ride it straight into whatever success looks like for us. Success has many definitions, of course. Lots of clients, heaps of health, mounds of money. These are all at our fingertips because the goldmine that we're sitting on is being a massage therapist. Our blend of Eastern and Western thought, our science meets kindness approach, is in ridiculously high demand right now. People are ready for what we offer. Here's what's happening. Over the vast history of humans, the pendulum has swung from being very earth and energy-centric to being very linear and singular in thought. Where we once relished listening to our surroundings, we now defer to listening to experts. And this is not a bad thing, but this is changing. Granted, not every culture is on this particular ride, but most of us Westerners are. And slowing down, taking a breath, actually feeling our bodies again and listening to our surroundings, that is back in style. Today's anatomy lesson is not about a muscle or a joint. It's about the anatomy of our belief systems. Because to believe in ourselves is to begin a trajectory towards success. And understanding how belief systems are built, what gives them structure, what makes them resilient, it is just as important as understanding the architecture of, say, fascia. So think about the belief system like fascial architecture. It's made up of layers, some superficial, some deep. There are the surface level beliefs we're consciously aware of, the ones we can articulate when someone asks. And then there are the deeper layers, the ones that have been there so long we don't even question them anymore. They are our ground substance, if you will. A strong belief system, like healthy fascia, needs a few key components. Number 1, tensile strength. A strong belief system can withstand a pull from multiple directions. When someone questions what we do, when insurance companies undervalue our work, when that one family member asks when we're getting our quote-unquote real job, a strong belief system doesn't tear. It flexes, absorbs the load, and maintains its integrity. Number 2, hydration. Belief systems must be able to glide, like healthy fascia glides. Healthy beliefs stay fluid enough to adapt. We're not rigid in our thinking. We can incorporate new information, shift our perspective, and when evidence warrants it, we remain open to growth without losing our core structure. And number 3, proprioceptive feedback. A solid belief system needs to stay in check. Our fascia is loaded with mechanoreceptors telling our nervous system where we are in space. Our beliefs need that same kind of feedback loop. Are we getting results? Are our clients improving? Are we sustainable in our practice? This constant input helps us adjust and refine without losing our footing entirely. When we talk about confidence, we're really talking about a belief system that has all three of these qualities. It's not about never doubting ourselves. It's about having a structure that can handle doubt and come through it stronger, more hydrated, and more responsive. Western medicine has served an incredible purpose, and it still does. But its best asset is also its biggest downfall. It excels at fixing what's broken, but preventative practices aren't where the money is in that model. Band-Aids can no longer hold together the collective wounds. I'm not claiming that massage therapy cures cancer, but we are part of an industry that is holistic. We see the whole client. We understand that these aren't just isolated tissues we're manipulating. We sit with our clients for an hour or more. We ask them to tell us their story. We slow down and we listen. This is often more interaction and more genuine attention than most practitioners in the entire healthcare ecosystem provide. And people see that. They want more. The preventative healthcare market is actually exploding, projected to grow to over $485 billion by the year 2033, nearly doubling from where it was in 2023. Customer demand for preventative, proactive healthcare is at an all-time high. People don't want to wait until they're broken to get help. They want to stay functional, pain-free, and healthy. We live squarely in this preventative space. We are preventative healthcare. We are pain management, stress reduction, and mobility maintenance. We are the human touch that people are literally craving in an increasingly digital, disconnected world. Something else I want to address head on is what it means to be an entrepreneur. It's not about being a pushy salesman. It's about creating something of value and being compensated fairly for it. We own businesses. We are the bosses. That makes us entrepreneurs, whether we embrace that identity or not. And I get it. The word entrepreneur might make some of us squirm. It conjures images of aggressive sales tactics and LinkedIn bros talking about their morning routines. But strip away that nonsense, and here's what we're really talking about. We identified a need, we developed skills to meet that need, and we offer those skills in exchange for compensation. That's it. That's entrepreneurship. The best part about this is that we are selling what we created. We haven't signed up to some pyramid scheme or are trying to believe in someone else's brand. We aren't being paid to boost someone else's business. This is different. This is living and breathing what we do and utterly believing that what we are capable of is contributing to a better world. And while I'm at it, I want to emphasize the truth of upselling. It may feel uncomfortable to do, whether it's getting someone to book a follow-up appointment or a 10-session pack, or even selling a product that you used in a session that you love. But when you love and believe what you do and what you use, you are helping people to invest in themselves. That's the difference. You're opening an energy exchange that benefits both parties involved. It's literally a win-win. When our belief system around our worth is strong, when it has that tensile strength, that hydration, and that responsive feedback, the business side becomes so much easier. When we believe that what we offer has genuine value and that we deserve to be compensated well for it, we find success. This can be overwhelming in the beginning. Massage therapists learn a little about a lot in massage school. This can feel frustrating in a world where specialists prevail. We didn't plant one sprout in one corner of the yard. We started a full-blown garden. We're not cooking one type of food for one person. We're opening a restaurant. We haven't started down a narrow path with lots of restrictions and constraints. We have endless opportunities. Here's the beautiful part. People are getting hip to the idea that everything is connected to everything else. And I don't just mean that the foot bone is connected to the leg bone. I mean that the heart muscle is connected to the breath mechanism, which is connected to the proprioceptors, which are connected to the endocrine responses, which dictate the tensegrity of the entire system. We, as soft tissue enthusiasts, are perfectly positioned for this shift in thinking. We're generalists in the best possible sense. We can talk about muscle and fascia and nervous system regulation and lymphatic drainage and emotional processing and postural patterns all in the same session because they're all happening in the same body at the same time. This isn't a weakness. This is our superpower. While other healthcare practitioners are becoming increasingly specialized, Drilling down into narrower and narrower niches, we're holding space for the whole person. And that's exactly what people are looking for right now. Here's what might be our biggest advantage. We are professionally required to slow down. Our entire modality is based on being present, on listening, not just to what clients say, but to what their tissues are telling us. We can't rush through a session in the way that other appointments get rushed. An hour is an hour. A massage takes time. In a world that's moving faster and faster, where AI is speeding up every process, where attention spans are measured in seconds, we offer something radically counterculture. We offer slowness. We offer presence. We offer undivided attention for a full hour or more. People are starving for this. I know I am. We are burned out at the speed of modern life, the constant connectivity, the expectation of immediate responses. They and we need permission to slow down, and we provide that permission just by existing in our practices. This isn't some woohoo concept, it's physiological. The parasympathetic nervous system needs time to activate. Fascia needs slow, sustained pressure to release, and the body can't heal in a state of constant sympathetic activation. We literally provide the biological conditions necessary for healing, and those conditions require slowing down. And here's the thing. We are good at this. We are trained for this. This is our jam. I chose this topic for my first podcast of the new year because I want to be like gyms, taking advantage of that overwhelming desire to do better that comes with the change of the calendar. Only I want this for us, not just for me. I want to grab our collective attention and remind us that we are sitting pretty, so pretty. We are in a growing market that values what we do. We are entrepreneurs with diverse skill sets in an era that is finally recognizing the value of generalists. We're professionals who get paid to slow down in a world that desperately needs slowness. And we have the opportunity to build belief systems about ourselves, our worth, and our work that are strong, flexible, and responsive to feedback. This is about freedom. And without sounding too corny, this is real freedom. Not the quote-unquote digital nomad Instagram version of freedom, but the kind that actually changes our lives. The freedom not to panic when our car breaks down. The freedom to take a vacation without checking our bank accounts first. The freedom to say no to clients who drain us because we're not desperate for every dollar. The freedom to invest in continuing education that actually interests us, not just whatever's cheapest. The freedom to save for retirement so we're not working until our hands give out. This freedom comes from a strong belief system, really believing that we're sitting on a gold mine. Because we are. The pendulum is swinging in our direction. The market is growing. People are ready for what we have to offer. All we have to do is strengthen our own belief systems, embrace our entrepreneurial reality, own our generalist superpowers, and keep doing what we do best, showing up, slowing down, and listening. Slowing down is back in style, my friends. So are wrinkles, I've decided. So there's that.
Elevate your bodywork career with Anatomy Train's Structural Integration Certification, ATSI. Discover how to map the pattern and shape the change through inspiring lectures, hands-on body reading, and practical techniques you can use in your practice right away. Join us for ATSI Maine 2026 to 2027, where Tom Myers will personally kick off this transformative professional training. Learn more at anatomytrains.com/ATSI. Precision Neuromuscular Therapy has been teaching high-quality seminars for over 20 years across the country. Founded by Doug Nelson, PNMT uses problem-solving skills and precise treatment options to get powerful results for your clients. PNMT seminars focus on honing your assessment and palpation skills to precisely target the source of your client's pain while understanding the why behind the what. Meet us in a hands-on seminar or online in the PNMT portal and let us join you on your learning journey. Learn more at pnmt.org.